until I say it's official. I'm going to share it.
Is it stream live or do you stream it too?
No, it's streaming live.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to also stream the show on Facebook too. I'll send it to them. I'll be streaming on a few different platforms. So, let's do this.
Surprised they don't do Twitch.
Yeah, they don't. And there we are. See, we're live on YouTube Live.
Yeah.
And we're on Facebook Live. And we're live. I like this. This is a little pre-gaming it. I never really pre-gamed the show, so this is like little behind the scenes. It's 2 minutes behind the scenes.
Nice.
And people are a little funky right now. They're put on the channel, but they don't really know.
They have
Is
no
this the
idea
Steve
what's
Square Show?
happening.
They're ready to change the channel. Don't panic. You're in the right space.
They have no idea what's happening.
I don't have any idea what's happening. Oh, you know what I should do before we start? Get an idea of what I'm going to talk about. See what we're going to talk about.
Have you noticed ahead of time? No preparation?
No prep. I just grab pages out of the paper. This is good, but it's not a lead story. Where's my lead story? That's not a lead story. What's this? Is it a song? Why did I pull this out? Oh, yeah, I know why I pulled it out. Okay. That's good. Do I have anything here? Okay, so that's good. This is not a lead story. We'll do that after. Oh, there we go. I'll talk about this. Talk about that. A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Hungry for a night? Oh, that's object of day.
Oh, hungry for a night. Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah, we got that. Got that. Got that. This I'll do later. Oh, this is a lead story. That signals us. Put that there. There's some breakout workouts. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, that'll be a later segment. All right. How we doing here on time? Let me see if I put it that way. We're both, yeah, that's good. I like that. Got my drink, my phone. Oh, it's 6:31. Holy cow, the show started. I didn't even realize it. Hey, so sorry. Welcome to the Steve Square Show. I'm your host, Funny Man Stevie K. Alongside, you haven't seen him in a while. Don't get excited. We're in a different atmosphere. I'm revamping the show for 2025. I have just let Steve go. I just fired Steve. I didn't tell him yet, so hopefully he's watching the show, which he doesn't anyway, so it really doesn't matter. He'll find out like the rest of you when none of you watch the show. But no, Steve is still with us. But guest hosting today, the man, the myth, Mr. Jeff. What's going on, buddy?
Hey, what's up?
Thanks for joining us on the Steve Square Show. It's what is today? January?
It is the 13th.
The 13th of January's flying.
It is.
This is good because usually January is that real slog month.
Yeah.
There's
January.
not a lot of holidays. It's not broken up. What do we have in January, holiday-wise?
I
Just
don't know.
there's not much. Just Martin Luther King Day.
No, it's next month, isn't it?
No, it's January, I think.
Oh, yeah, it is January.
Yeah, they
I'm
keep.
sorry. I'm an idiot.
Yeah, it's okay.
January 20th.
Yeah, I think it's next Monday.
20th.
So the Knicks play on that day. They always play like a matinee. Won't matter. They've taken the Knicks away from me, as I've been whining every week. I don't get MSG anymore.
People still watch basketball, right?
Not only that, but they can't because MSG has taken Optimum has removed MSG. You heard about this?
Really? No.
Yeah, their contract ended on the 31st. So obviously that's the main reason I have Optimum is for the Yankees and Knicks. And now they've removed MSG. They couldn't come to an agreement. Optimum wanted to up its fees for subscribers to show MSG. MSG didn't want that. It was all about where they're placed on their pack. It was a whole nightmare story.
Give it a week. It'll be back.
It's been since the 31st, and they're not even talking anymore. They're angry. So now, the only way to watch the Knicks is if you go to the Garden. So I'd have to spend $800 a night to go see the Knicks play.
Or if you pay $25 a month for MSG Plus.
MSG Plus?
Which is ridiculous.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. And they were even saying you can go. It's on Fubo.
Yeah.
But that's
Another stream.
that's another expensive. I'm not doing that for the Knicks.
No.
It's not like you could just get the Knicks on that. It's you have to get the whole thing. So
Yeah.
I'm,
It's okay.
I'm not doing that.
Not worth it.
I draw the line. I finally drew a line in the sand. So we got a lot of things to go over. We've had a New Year's show. I like the backdrop. It's very I like this black. It's very theatrical,
Yeah,
right?
I
It
like
gives
it.
it a little Broadway. It's almost
Okay.
like a little. I should have opened the curtains with some music.
Yeah.
Speaking of Broadway and music, I've shown this before, but I'll show you. I'm reading a book.
Life is like a musical.
You guys have seen this. Life is like a musical, and no matter how many pages I read it, it's just my life still hasn't been like a musical. Has yours?
Not even close.
Not even close. An off-Broadway show, maybe?
Off. God.
Really off, like in Alphabet City, like one of those dirty shows down in the Lower East Side of Manhattan. That's what mine's. Yeah.
Like South 16th Street.
Yeah. One of those bad, dirty theaters. That's how mine is. I'm gonna write a book. Life like a off Broadway dirty show.
Yep.
That's what my show. I'm gonna come out with a sequel. So I was reading, but some of these chapters, I'll show you. I'll give you some. The first one, cast yourself in the role. It's trying to tell you, like, not only in life, not only on stage, but in life, you should cast yourself as the leading man, the leading character. I don't know what that means.
Nonsense.
Yeah, dance like everyone's watching. Remember, the show must go on. It's using all these Broadway phrases. I'm trying not to give up on this book, but I think I will.
I've already given up.
And you have given up just by the title alone.
Absolutely. That's all.
Jeff is a man, if nothing else, of conviction.
The gold binding threw me off.
I like the gold binding.
I mean,
that's what made me get the book. Or no, actually, I was given this book. I think maybe my sister did, because it is from the library. Of course, it's a library book that is enormously overdue. I'm sure this is way overdue. This is probably due back in 2021. This was due right before the pandemic. This is a COVID book. No, it's not that old. What else? Oh, we have a new sponsor to the show. Another proud non-sponsor, I should say. Bloody Knuckles.
Bloody Knuckles.
Ladies and gentlemen.
There it is.
It's that time of year. When your hands are cracking, me and Jeff have this problem. Have you ever felt like your hands were just so dry and cracking? You have that problem, right?
Every year.
Every year. And it hasn't even been that bitter cold, but as soon as winter comes, this is what happens to me.
Yep.
And Bloody Knuckles, I'm telling you, this stuff is magic.
What does it do?
It's just a paste. It's a very fragrance-free. Just a nice paste.
Okay.
Goes on really nice, very, very smooth. And I'm telling you, a couple of applications, and your knuckles are like butter.
Like butter.
Butter. Not butter. Butter. It's like butter. Like Long Island butter. But this stuff is great. It's by Duke Cannon. They make a lot of fun products. They're like a kind of a retro-y.
Yeah.
They make like big bars of soap, silly things like that, and musk stuff. So, Bloody Knuckles. It's on Amazon. Sometimes TJ Maxx carries it, but it's really fabulous. This will save you.
I gotta try that.
Another proud non-sponsor of the Steve Square. Yeah, it's like the jars are $12 a jar or something in that neighborhood. Not bad.
It's all right.
Yeah, it's nice. I mean, the jar is very nice. Hand repair balm. So
Cool.
yeah, I'm very excited. I got some elite story. New York City. This year is its 400th birthday.
400. Happy birthday, New York City.
New York City's turning 400. Doesn't look a day over 2.
Sweet.
They have a year-long programs, events. So the city, that would mean, was founded in 1625. 1625 by the Dutch settlers in Lower Manhattan. That was when they purchased the land. What was it like, for like $14 or something like that? You could get real estate a lot cheaper back then.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah, you can get the whole island of Manhattan for 14. You can't get a Happy Meal for that now. But back then you can get Lower Manhattan. The prices have definitely skyrocketed.
I could barely buy a Big Mac for
That's what I'm saying. We should have been around in the 1600s. I wouldn't have liked that. I wouldn't have enjoyed that. But you know what? I still wouldn't have been able to watch the Knicks. So it wouldn't have really made a difference.
Yeah.
1600s, 2000s, I can't watch the Knicks either century.
400.
400 years for New York. That's fantastic.
How old is Long Island?
It doesn't say how old Long Island is. I would think Long Island's probably, well, like,
Must be about the same.
probably the same or older. I mean, Long Island goes back, really has very Native American Indian heritage. All the towns are named after, for the time being. But yeah, so what are they planning? Wow, the land to establish New Amsterdam. That was the person's name, and they came with frontier trades and the Dutch. It was a very changing thing. So that's very exciting. I thought we'd lead off by wishing New York a happy birthday. What else do we have? Now, this is more problematic. Don't worry. They're discontinuing the Girl Scouts 2 flavors this year.
That's irritating.
They're having problems. The Girl Scouts are having financial difficulties.
And they're raising their prices.
You see what's happening it's very corrupt in the Girl Scout business.
Yeah.
I worked there for a few
They've
years.
gotten bad.
Yeah, I worked there for a couple of years in the underground Girl Scout. I black marketed Girl Scout cookies on a third party site.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I used to the what are those cookies? Well, the Thin Mints were a big seller. I used to sell them in the back of my truck.
Nice.
Yeah, by the high school.
You're not getting the Thin Mints.
No, the 2 flavors I have never even heard of. One is Toastia,
Never heard.
and the other one's s'mores. They're getting rid of s'mores.
They're getting rid of the s'mores.
Yeah, which what is that a pricey one to make?
No idea. It's a cookie on marshmallow.
Marshmallow is expensive.
How hard is that?
Very expensive. So it says if you're a fan of Girl Scout cookies, you might want to stock up this year. The prices have gone up. It says here, wow, cookies sold by Nassau County Girl Scouts will go up $3 a box.
$3.
To $8 from $5.
Then they're gonna kill him.
Those Girl Scouts.
Jeez.
Those little witches.
The nerve.
The nerve. It says here, Governor Hochul is trying to put an injunction against the Girl Scouts and land them all in the state federal prison. Good for her. Governor Hochul has Hochul. She's got her finger on the pulse of New York. Go get these girls. That's what I say. Get them out of New York.
Stop the Girl Scouts.
Says right here.
Don't do anything about property taxes, but stop the Girl Scouts.
I would. That's what you start. That's what you lead with. That's how I would run my campaign. Are you annoyed by these little Girl Scouts with their stupid Thin Mints and their $8 boxes? You vote for me, I'll get rid of them. Don't you worry. I'm lowering. I'm controlling the price of Girl Scout cookies. This is insane.
Yeah.
It says here the 2025 cookie lineup. Here's the cookie lineup that you'll be okay with.
Okay.
Tell me yay or nay. Thin Mints.
Yes, absolutely.
Samoas. That's not a s'mores. A Samoas is a. It's called Samoa Caramel Delight.
I've never heard of it.
It's got a peanut butter.
Yes, absolutely.
Patties or tagalongs. Not sure what they are. Adventurefuls caramel chocolate chip.
Maybe.
Okay. Do-si-dos.
Never heard of it.
Lemonades.
Yeah.
And lemon ups. Oh, they have 2 others. Toffee-tastic and trefoils. Trefoils.
Those are good.
Oh, you know what they are?
Different.
Wow. It says last year Nassau County Girl Scouts sold 1.1 million packages of cookies.
Damn.
Wow.
Jeez.
This needs to be looked at.
That's some racket.
They need to be audited because nobody's doing an accounting of where my tax money's going. It's going right into these. I know
Where's
what these
the
girls are
IRS?
doing. It. These girls are pocketing this money. I bet they're not even paying tax on this. You know what? I know people at H&R Block. I'll get these. I'll put down my mission. Here's my New Year's resolution. I'm putting down the Girl Scouts.
Nice.
I'm gonna get them.
Go get them.
I'm gonna be a prosecutor. I'm getting rid of these girls. I know what they're doing.
Wow.
And here's what Newsday's doing. Newsday notification. If you think I'm lying, I'm not.
Newsday still now?
Newsday notification.
Why? What is this?
It says this month, Newsday, home delivery, and subscription, their rates will increase. Fantastic. So that's pretty much the end of the show because my whole show is based on Newsday. They will roll out new subscribers over several months. Periodic rate increases are required to maintain the highest integrity of news that we deliver to you, Jeff. We can't do it on what you pay now. How do you expect to get the quality journalistic integrity of talking about Girl Scout cookies
Really?
on what you pay a month? Raise everything. Raise the cookies. Raise the price of news. Just do it. I'm not scared. MSG Optimum, fight all day long, because who's going to get it at the end of the day? The subscriber.
Of course.
So why even waste time? You're making me miss Nicky. Just up the price. Go ahead, do it anyway.
Who's reading Newsday other than you?
Nobody. I'm the only subscriber. They should say, Steve, we're increasing your rate. They should really personalize it. It would make me feel better.
Mm-hmm.
Then I wouldn't mind if they said, Steve, I just wanted to let you know, as our only subscriber, we are now quadrupling your rate.
What the hell? What a scam.
And I'll tell you another thing. The guy that delivers the paper, it's not the old newspaper boy anymore that, comes and throws, or newspaper girl.
You're not doing that anymore?
No, the guy comes in usually coming down the block about 100 miles an hour in a Lexus. Like a souped up Lexus with Biggie playing on the pounding out, and he's throwing papers just on both sides of the window. He doesn't care where it lands. So, and then he's got the nerve, this guy, and I should say his name, but I won't. He's always putting his envelope in the paper, like Happy New Year, Happy Holidays, because he's looking for the holiday tip.
That ain't happening.
He wants the holiday tip. He's looking for the holiday tip. I haven't seen you since the New Year's. How was your New Year's? Did you have a quiet, or did you do something?
I was asleep by 7 p.m.
There you go. But you used to like to watch is it the Honeymooners Marathon or the Odd Couple? Don't you do that sometimes? Or Twilight Zone?
I never missed it, ever.
Right, I know that.
This year.
Right, which one do you do? Twilight Zone?
All three of them.
All of them. That's when they show it, right?
Yeah.
Because I was watching Little Odd Couple.
Usually right after the stupid ball falls. Who's watching the ball fall?
Taurus.
Stupid.
First of all, that night was a crazy storm. That was the night with the lightning storm.
Yeah, that's right. But as soon as the ball falls, you turn on whatever channel it's on. You watch the Honeymoon.
Yeah.
Falls into that. Next day it's Twilight Zone.
Right, they do it all day on New Year's.
Switch back and forth to the Odd Couple. But
Yep.
I didn't do it this year.
Oh.
I was asleep by 7. It's like it never happened.
Maybe you're still in 2024.
It could be.
So you won't have your Newsday increase.
I feel a little off.
Yeah. New York is only 399 years old for you.
Exactly. Not this year.
This is interesting. I thought this was pretty fascinating. Let me get your... well, first of all, have you been watching the football? You watching any of the playoff football? You're a football guy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Who's the team? Since your team's not in it, which I actually heard they just fired their GM.
They got rid of
The Raiders.
They got rid of the coach and the GM.
Good for them.
Antonio Pierce, one and done.
That's the Vegas Raiders, right? Okay. Those players are too busy gambling. You can't put a football team right next to a casino. That's got all the makings of their paychecks are getting direct deposited into the Trump casino.
The Raiders are the Jets of the West Coast.
Oh, sure. And Giants.
That's what they are. Absolutely.
So who do you like that's left?
I'm right now I'm a Lions fan. I really want to see Detroit pull this out.
That's got to be a long time since they made a Super Bowl. I don't think they ever
won a Super Bowl.
I would like to see that. I'm tired. Is Kansas City still in it? Because I hate home.
Unfortunately,
I hate
yes. Kansas City's 15-2.
Right.
Detroit has the same record, 15-2.
Wow. Yeah, they've been the last couple of years better team, right?
Yeah, they've been great. So I'm hoping for the Lions Buffalo Super Bowl.
What about the Eagles? I hear they're pretty good.
Yeah, they're not bad. They had a 14-3 season.
Wow.
They're not too good.
Very good. So this I thought was interesting. This was just released. I'll give you the guys you probably know about it already. It says here, Billy Joel. I know you're a huge Billy Joel.
Oh, really good.
Didn't you see Judas Priest and Billy Joel play together at the car?
That would be a hell of a show.
That would be some show, right? Billy Joel, and I'll give you one or two guesses. He's playing at Yankee Stadium, July, not in the winter. Not in the winter. That would be a cold show.
Yeah.
It's going to be. Wait, I'll tell you the exact date. June 22nd. No. I'm wrong. July 18th. July 18th this year is going to be Billy Joel playing with this British rocker. I'll give you the hint. It's a British rocker. You know him as a British rocker. Who is he performing this concert with?
Old or new British rock?
Old. Extremely old.
Paul McCartney?
Older.
Older than McCartney, really?
No, I'm just kidding.
Did they dig up John Lennon?
No, he's not older than him. I think they're the same age. No, this guy's a walking corpse. This guy's a
Old British rocker.
old British rocker.
Not Mick Jagger.
No, because he's with the Stones still.
Yeah.
My mom couldn't believe she was watching a Stones concert. She was like, I don't understand how he's jumping around like that.
Mick Jagger still has it.
It's crazy.
He still has it, though.
And she was like, his legs are so thin. She's like, because he's like this toothpick, and he's like jumping around. It's crazy. But not Mick Jagger.
I'm not that great with British musicians other than
I guess he was 70s, 80s kind of. That was really his wheelhouse.
I can't imagine.
This is, I'll say it, it's what people say to me all the time, or it's what I actually say all the time. If you think I'm sexy,
No, not Rod
come
Stewart.
on, baby, let me
God.
go. Yeah,
Why?
it's Hot Rod Stewart
Why?
is going to be performing. Now, he's only has that song.
Rod Stewart.
So it's going to be Billy Joel. It's probably going to be mostly Billy Joel and Rod Stewart kind of intermingling there. Now, Rod Stewart must have some kind of blackmail over Billy Joel that Billy Joel had to do this for Rod Stewart. Because why would he do this with Rod Stewart?
He's going to be singing like Baby Jane for 2 hours.
Yeah,
Stop
he's
it.
got like 2 songs. He's got 2. He doesn't even look good. Look at I'll show you. There he is. Rod Stewart does not look good.
Wow. Yeah, he don't look that good.
And how old is Rod Stewart? Well, first of all, how old is Billy Joel? How old are any of these guys?
Billy's.
He's in his 70s, right? He's got to be in his 70s.
Is he?
Give me an age check.
How old is Billy Joel?
Give me a Billy Joel and Rod Stewart age check.
Billy Joel is 75 years old.
Billy Joel, 75.
And Rod Stewart.
Mick Jagger's like 81, 82.
Rod Stewart's 80.
Rod Stewart's 80. I want to see an 80-year-old man singing If You Think I'm Sexy. That's what I want to do.
That's got to be embarrassing.
That's hot legs, would you think so?
That's got to be embarrassing. Don't do that.
He needs a paycheck.
Jagger's 81.
Jagger's 81, yeah. These guys are
Elton
still
John's
rocking.
77, yeah.
Elton John, 70. Yeah, they're going to keep going. Dolly Parton is 77-ish.
Yeah.
They're
They're all going to die on stage.
Oh, stop. Oh, yeah, they will. They're going to keep going. So that's going to be pretty interesting. It says here, also this spring, the 75-year-old singer-songwriter. Wait, this is not on August 8th. Oh, so listen to this. On August 8th, this is cool. Billy Joel will be at MetLife Stadium, August 8th, this summer, in East Rutherford, in case you didn't know where they kept MetLife Stadium.
Yeah.
It's in New Jersey.
Is that where it's hiding?
That's where it's at. They're keeping the Giants and Jets are hiding in New Jersey. they need to pick a new state because Jersey's not working out for them. They need to go more west or south or maybe somewhere in the Caracal Islands. Also this spring, it says rock legend will be performing Stevie Nicks
No, I love
with Billy Joel. I'm a big Stevie Nicks fan.
But I'm not going to pay $400 a goddamn ticket. I'm not doing it.
And wow, and he's also the 75-year-old singer-songwriter will share the stage with Sting. He's going to do a show with Sting too.
Sting still around?
Yeah, Sting.
Wow.
So tickets for the Billy Joel, Rod Stewart will go on sale January 17th. That's this Friday, I believe, at 10 a.m. on your livenation.com. Don't even go on any of these sites. You're not getting any tickets.
Really?
You'll get them for $800 on some kind of cheaptickets.com.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not. Don't stop. Don't even try. You're not going to get any tickets, so don't even bother. Don't stay home from work. Don't try to be the first on line. You're not getting. They're already been sold out before they go.
You can watch the show on YouTube a week later.
It'll be fine. But I think that's pretty cool. I mean, I not the Rod Stewart part, but the Stevie Nicks part. I would like to see Stevie Nicks. I always wanted to see Stevie Nicks live.
I was lucky to see her with Fleetwood Mac.
Oh,
a
wow.
long time ago.
That's a good.
Epic.
That's great. See, those are like those shows that you remember.
20-something years ago.
Those are iconic. Yeah, that's a good show, and they were probably really good at that time. They were still
good.
rocking.
Yeah.
So that's. I mean, she still sounds great. I mean, I've seen her sing pretty recently.
She lost a little.
It's hard. I mean, you got to think about it. Combination voice, drugs. Oh man.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
You got to give credit to those people. I don't know at that age they're still remembering all the words of the song. That's fantastic. Mick Jagger knows all the words of the song.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
It's shocking.
It's shocking. It's very shocking.
What else you got?
Trying to see. I know the fires are going crazy. They're talking a lot about
California's burning down.
yeah, California's burning down. So we'll be down to how many states are there? I always get confused on this. It's 50 states, 52 decks cards in a deck of cards, right?
Yeah.
I always mix them up.
Mm-hmm.
So soon it'll be 49, and then they'll replace it with Canada.
Yeah.
And we'll be good to go.
Probably.
I like staying in even 50. So if California should have to burn, fall off, you get somebody else. Or Puerto Rico wants to be a state too.
Yeah, because
Get everybody. I'd say get everybody.
absolutely.
You want to come in, come on board. So here they keep talking about the celebrities' homes who burned down, and again, it's like giving priority to these people. And I don't know.
Yeah.
Billy Crystal, of the Notables, lost
Yeah.
his.
That's a shame.
Billy Crystal,
Harrison Ford lost his.
Harrison Ford, Jamie Lee Curtis, Mandy Moore.
Yeah.
So I mean, this is everybody. This is really affecting a lot of people.
Now, how about the non-millionaires?
That's what I'm saying. Like
You know?
these people, yeah, it's upsetting, but they could write a check. They can easily just say, "All right, we'll move to Northern
Sure.
California, or we'll stay in one of our other homes."
Go buy another $8 million
Right.
home.
It's not. They can withstand it. It's upsetting. You lose personal stuff. I get it, but
Yeah.
they can eat this. Most people can't just go out and buy another $1 million home.
Tell us about the real people.
Yeah. So that's really That's you got the Oscars up there, the short list. 10 categories announced. Anything up there? Who's let's just look at Best Picture for a second.
Yep.
They just announced the categories. The Oscars is going to be on March 2nd.
They don't have.
Did they list even Best Picture?
They don't have Best Picture listed yet.
Oh no! Really? I would think right away. No? What do they have?
Well, we got visual effects.
Nobody cares.
And we got
Sound. You like sound. You're a good sound guy.
And we got live action short film. Who cares? Animated short films. Original song. Original score.
Yeah, they don't. They're saving the big ones. They're keeping them hidden.
Makeup and hairstyle.
Yeah, this is all the minutia.
But we do got, if you want, the Screen Actors Guild Award.
Oh, the Screen Actors SAG Awards. That's going to be next week or in February.
They're nominating.
These are the pictures that are nominated.
Yeah.
What do we got?
A complete unknown.
A complete unknown.
What's his face?
Bob Dylan. It's what the complete unknown is. It's actually a complete unknown movie.
Exactly.
Because nobody knows what it is.
Who the hell knows?
It's a complete unknown movie.
I've never seen any of these.
Okay.
Honora, I have no idea what the hell.
Honora? Anybody seen Honora? No.
Conclave.
Conclave is that
I actually wanna
church thing, right?
Yeah, I actually want to see
the
that.
Pope thing.
What's his name? Ralph.
Macchio?
Yeah, Ralph Macchio.
Ralph Macchio's in Conclave.
Because he has a career. Amelia Perez and Wicked.
Of course. Wicked. Gotta have Wicked. You can't have enough Wicked.
I don't understand why.
Oh, you gotta have Wicked.
I don't get it.
A lot of Wicked. People love Wicked.
So that's outstanding performance in a motion picture.
Okay.
Then you get your female actors.
Yeah,
and male actors.
Yeah,
Supporting
got it.
roles. Blah.
You know this. I don't like sitcoms. You know me. I'm I'm anti this. Even though I'm a dumbbells guy.
Not even Big Bang Theory.
It's okay. I don't know. It's these scripted shows. They're so corny and so formulaic.
Mm.
It's the setup, the punchline, the canned laugh. Even it sounds canned laugh. I don't know. But these two actors I like, or I love. It's going to be a sitcom called Shifting Gears.
I've seen the premiere of it.
Does it? I have a feeling it. I like Tim Allen. I always think he's kind of funny.
The pilot is always a little
Wonky. It's going to take time if it's going to be something. But Kat Dennings is really good. I like her.
I like her.
Yeah, she was great.
I did.
She was in that with the two girls. In that they were waitresses. In that sitcom.
I know you're right.
Yeah, I forget that one, but that was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Jennifer Coolidge was in it. She was like the rich one that was kind of helping them. That was a funny, and she was in 40-Year-Old Virgin. She's very funny. I knew she was going to be big. And Tim Allen's always Tim Allen. He's just kind of him. But it could be. Yeah, I had a feeling it's about Tim Allen stars as a widowed father and Kat Dennings as his estranged daughter. Okay, there you go. Can't be any worse than Tim Chalamet.
Oh my God.
Why do they love putting this guy in everything and everywhere? Now he's hosting Saturday Night Live. He's going to be the musical guest. He's on what? It's just too much of this guy.
Stop it.
He's complete unknown. He's the Bob Dylan guy.
Yep. And he's in Dune.
And he's in Dune.
Mm-hmm.
And you like Dune, right?
Dune is great.
With him?
Yeah.
Now he's in the series or the movie?
He's in the movies.
He's in the movie.
The series takes place like 10,000 years before the movies. So he's not around.
I can't get into all that dystopian. Is that kind of like what that is? It's kind of
Yeah.
another. Is it like Mad Max-ish? Kind of that kind of feel?
Kind of.
Yeah.
It's like Game of Thrones.
Yeah, more like that. Yeah, that's not. I'm just not in that world.
Tim Allen show.
I might give it a try.
It might be good. Check it out.
When is it? It's on ABC. Wednesdays. It premieres Wednesday, so it should be tomorrow. Wednesday.
Yep.
Does it say what time?
The pilot is already.
The pilot happened already.
Streamed, yeah.
It says it doesn't really say much about it. Starring Tim Allen. Okay, he's a widower who must adjust his life when his estranged adult daughter moves in with him, following a separation with her partner. Arriving at his door with her 2 teenage children. Wow. So she's playing a mom.
Yep.
Wow. It's so sad to see. But she always played kid parts, and now she's a mom.
Yep.
Playing a mom. Oh, and it becomes topsy-turvy.
Of course.
2 Broke Girls.
That's it.
2 Broke Girls.
Yep.
Yeah, she was it. She's great in that. And so that should be pretty. I'll give that a try. She was also in a lot of Marvel. She's in some of the Marvel Cinematic Universe movies. She's which one was she in? She was in Thor. She's the friend in Thor to the other one.
That's right, she is.
To the not Winona. Is it Winona Ryder? Or
No, it's
the other. Well, not Winona Ryder. You know what I'm talking about.
I know. I can't think of her name.
But she plays her sassy sidekick. She's always the sassy, snarky. Mm-hmm. She's the Judy Greer kind of character.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, so she's in that a lot. So she's making a living.
Yeah,
she's doing all right. Speaking of making a living, this guy's got to stop playing a doctor. Noah Wiley, again, is returning as a doctor. You might have remembered this guy 30 years ago in ER. Well, he's back. Hopefully his medical skills haven't, didn't lose his medical license for TV. It's going to be another show called The Pit. And I can tell you right now, it is going to be The Pits. And I think with him, I don't know who's starring with him, but yeah, they keep this. It's the same thing over and over. If they could only find a show that was set in a gym, if someone could just write a show that was set in a health clinic, the endless. Oh, wait a minute.
That's a great idea.
That is a good idea.
You should write something.
And you call it Dumbbells, you lousy TV people. You scared people. That's it, because they're all scared. Let's get a name. Mm-hmm. It's either medical, court shows, police dramas, procedurals. It's the same. Or endless.
Right here, everybody.
Dumbbells. Let's go. Somebody who's ever watching. If there's a producer watching right now, maybe you turned on the Steve Squared show, trying to get some ideas for your next pilot. It's all right. We'll sit down. We'll work out a deal. Jeff will sit down with you. He'll work out Jeff does sound, graphics, editing. He'll take care of the logistics. Jeff does all the complicated stuff. I'll just do the jokes. Jeff is the tech guy. I handle the non-tech. I'm fluff. I'm all about fluff. I can't get into the minutia, the daily minutia. You love that, really, that getting into editing and really see. You got to be really patient to see.
I'll edit the show to make you funny.
Yeah, Jeff knows. He's top editor right here. He made my Steve Squared show real, funny, and let's face it, that's really hard to do. I didn't know there was enough editing. I didn't think there was enough editing you could do to make this show funny.
It's not that
difficult. Oh, it is. There was a lot of editing that had to happen to my show to make it even palpable to watch.
I was being nice.
Thank you.
Try.
Hey, did you ever go shopping at Uncle Giuseppe's and the one thing missing was somebody singing in your face?
I've been there once.
So, this guy, he's got the Sinatra songbook, and he's going to. Here he goes. It's this guy, Tony Della. He circulates at the Uncle Giuseppe's, and he sings like old Sinatra songs while you're trying to shop. That's not too annoying.
Wow.
There he is. Let me give you a shot of this. There he is. You're sitting there trying to just get through it, another miserable day, and this guy's You got to feel for these people. Look at this guy. Does he not look like Sammy Davis Jr.?
Is that not who that is?
That's not. I thought it was too.
Looks just like him.
It does. Scary. His
Wow.
name is Lloyd Diamond,
Mhm.
and he plays Sammy Davis Jr. He does Sam the Candyman, Mr. Bojangles. That's nice. That's pretty good. Now wait, let's see where we can see Lloyd Diamond. He will be performing at Lorenzo's in Staten Island. This is look at this guy. It's black and white, which helps to make it look like Sammy because it's like an old you think 60s kind of
Looks just like him.
looks
That's
just
great.
like him. I mean, look at this guy. Even this hand gesture and the way he right.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, that's just the way he holds his hand, the way he's got the cigarette and the mic. I mean, that is Sam. I'm sure he sounds probably like him. Like he doesn't go through all that and then not sound like
I
him.
would go to see that guy.
That guy, right? Probably pretty good.
I would go to see that.
But you'd have to go to Staten Island, and let's face it, you're not
Sorry.
going to Staten Island.
I'm not going.
You wouldn't go to Staten Island to see the Raiders play.
No, I wouldn't.
And you like the Raiders.
Love the Raiders. I'm not going to Staten
Not going. Nobody goes to Staten Island. I've been to Staten Island once, and that was to be the start of the marathon.
Yeah.
And once I ran over the bridge, I never looked back.
I went there once to visit my nieces, and
It's not a. I'm sorry I offend all of our Staten Island listeners.
there's nothing in Staten Island
Well, there's the garbage dumps.
other than that.
They got to put somewhere has to be the garbage dumps and the rest of what's left of the New York City mafia. Other than that, there's not a lot left.
Is that where Capone's buried, Staten Island?
I don't know. Is that where? Well, Capone in New
It
York.
might be.
It could be.
'Cause nobody goes there.
I'm sure there's a lot of mafioso buried around Staten Island. Right under Italian bakeries. Right under the cannoli bakeries. There's probably Tony No-No's, Eddie the Scooch.
Mm-hmm.
So that's really good. I think. So you could. Too bad this guy's not playing at Uncle Giuseppe's because I would go see him.
Yep.
Is there anything around here of these guys? I got to get one of these guys to come on the show and sing a little. Maybe I could reach out to them and see. Maybe this guy, if I reached out, he'll come on as a guest.
Sure, why not?
Maybe sing a little. I would reach out to him. No, not the other guys. Maybe it doesn't matter. There is someone though. Look at this guy's really into it. This guy.
Who is this?
Let me show you who this guy is. This guy. You see this guy?
What is he doing? What is he supposed to do?
He is, well, he's not supposed to be anybody. Here, I'll show you who he is. He's passionate about what he's doing. He is, what is he doing? This is Bobby D'Amato, known professionally as Bobby D. And he performs at the Tanner Park
Really? Down at Park?
Service Center, Senior Center in Copic.
Right down the block.
Right down the block.
Yeah.
His specialty is the music of Bobby Darin,
Mm-hmm.
Bobby Vinton, Bobby Rydell, but he also throws in a little Sinatra and some of the King, Elvis Presley, who, by the way, just had a birthday.
No, he didn't.
Elvis Presley.
He's dead.
Well, if he was alive, it would have been a birthday.
You can't have a birthday when he's dead. I'm sorry, you just
No,
can't.
Jeff, you gotta, come on. My mom's a big King fan. She's not gonna like you saying that.
Does she think he's alive?
No, she doesn't.
Somewhere?
She's not.
Does she realize he's dead?
She knows he's dead, but she still enjoys the music.
Because some people think he's alive.
Well,
Party with Kennedy Jr. somewhere.
yeah, well, that's a different group of people. We don't talk too much about that. We can get some of those. I'd like to get some conspiracy theorists
God.
on my show,
Please no.
like some alien people that saw aliens, Elvis sightings. I need to get some more of that on the show. Steve would love that if I booked some of those. He would never talk to me again. That's what we need. We need to jazz it up a little bit. I'll show you when I get to her. I don't think I got. Oh, look at this! Speaking of people performing, you look at this guy still
He
going.
looks like Rod Stewart.
That's what I think, right?
He looks just like Rod Stewart.
This is Barry Manilow as Rod Stewart.
How much plastic surgery can one person have?
Oh, you can get a lot.
I mean,
You
as
can
if
get-
Kenny Rogers didn't do enough. Look at this guy.
Kenny Rogers is the king of over plastic. He's not with us either anymore. He died of plastic.
Yeah.
He overplasticized.
See? Manilow, still doing it.
Barry Manilow is April 9th through the 13th. He'll be performing at Radio City Music Hall.
Mm-hmm.
Tickets on sale Friday. Now, it says here January 17th, 10 a.m. Is the concert at 10 a.m.? That's what I thought it was a morning concert for his audience.
That's the early bird at Radio City.
It's the early bird. He's doing the 10 a.m. and then you have dinner right afterwards.
Absolutely. That's how it works.
Barry goes from 10 to 11, and then you have a nice 11:30 dinner. You're in bed by 1 in the afternoon.
Exactly. That's how it works.
Day is done. Perfect. You get a little Copacabana. Maybe have a little breakfast. Or if it's at 10 a.m., seniors would probably be having, lunch by then.
Probably.
They're having lunch at 10 a.m. And then you have Barry Manilow and go out to dinner 1 o'clock.
You're done.
Day is done by 1:30.
That's your day.
Day is done. Then you just walk around aimlessly until it starts over again. That's horrible. It's terrible. There's a special place for me deeper in hell that I'm going.
Yes, you're not right.
I'm not right.
Anyway, Barry Manilow.
Well, I'm not right. I'm lefty.
You're left.
I am left. I'm all lefty. Barry Manilow. You a Barry Manilow? You're not a Barry Manilow.
He has 1 or 2 good tracks.
I like him. I like him personally. I think he's he's that kind of a talented guy. He wrote a lot of commercial ditties that we know of today. So I'm stuck on Band-Aid, but Band-Aid stuck on me.
He wrote that.
He wrote that. and that's
Wow.
has been around for a long time.
He was bored.
That's a good one. If you remember it, who wrote My Baloney Has a First Name?
Oscar Mayer.
Yeah, but no. I don't think Oscar Mayer wrote that. I do think Barry had a hand in the Oscar Mayer thing too. Yeah, he's written a couple of these really good ditties, but he's a talented guy, and he's a local guy. He's from Brooklyn.
Yeah. Just can't look at him.
Well, they've done a lot of places. We were talking about this. My mom was saying, do they look in a mirror and think they look good, or they're fooling somebody?
They can't think they look good. It's impossible.
I mean, they have. It's not subtly done. It's wow. And younger actors and actresses are doing it.
Yeah.
Like Julia Roberts is in her 40s, or she's probably in her 50s. But Sandra Bullock has a funny nose now. Like her nose looks weird. Yeah, it looks terrible. Her nose. If you see Sandra Bullock, you'll be like, "What did she do?" And they're not old. They're in their 50s.
Stop it.
It's just you're not fooling anybody, and I don't know if that's getting them work. Do they really need that to get work?
It's impossible.
So, yeah.
I don't understand.
I mean,
just stop.
What else is going on here? Oh, even Mel Gibson lost his home or something like that.
Yeah.
No, Mandy Moore, Mel Gibson.
Mandy Moore.
Billy Crystal, it says here. Adam Brody, Ricky Lake, Anna Faris. Yes. Some big names. I guess they all live it. That must be a high celebrity area, the Palisades, in that part of California. You've never been to California?
No.
I'm guessing you never will after this.
I don't think so.
It's not a desire to run out to Cali now, right?
Yeah, I have.
Better hurry before it burns down.
I have no interest in going out there.
I've been there once. L.A.
Mm-hmm. I heard San Diego.
Oh, fantastic.
Everybody raves about San Diego.
Yeah, that's beautiful weather all the time.
70s,
high 70s, beach right there.
Yeah.
That's where to go. You got San Diego Beach right there. You got the big surfer. A lot of surfers go there. Yeah, that's probably the nicest spot because it's right down the coast. It's on the southern portion.
Maybe I'll do a road trip one day.
That's where you go there. You won't come back.
No, I'm coming back.
No, that'll be the last we see of Jeff.
I'm not staying out
there. You'll stay out there. You would take the Jeep out there? You do it. You wouldn't. Obviously, you wouldn't fly. You don't fly.
No. I'll drive out there. Okay.
Yeah, you like road trips.
Sure.
You would enjoy that.
I'll do it.
That's a good road trip. Oh, this is fun. There's an LI woman. It says here, Radhika Gupta, a lawyer from Floral Park, is a finalist on The Bachelor. You ever see The Bachelor? I don't even know. I've never seen it.
Why does anybody watch that crap? I don't get it.
It's in its 29th season.
Why?
Can you imagine? The Bachelor is in its 29th season?
Why? How many of those people actually stay together?
I don't understand the show. They pick. It's a bachelor, and he picks one of the women.
Yeah. And somehow within the first 2 weeks of the show, they're in love with each other.
Okay.
Stop it.
Well,
bullshit.
You got to follow the script. Come on, Jeff.
Nonsense.
Other area hopefuls include Beverly Ortega, an insurance salesman from Howard Beach. Kelsey Curtis, an interior designer from the Bronx. This is just too much for me to look at. I can't even do this anymore.
You're not going to find your soulmate on The Bachelor. You're just not. It's not happening.
No, but you're hoping. I don't think these people are hoping for that. I think they're hoping to get some screen time and hoping to get discovered. I don't think they're really looking for a mate. A mate.
Anybody? I don't understand how Howard Stern watches that damn show.
How who?
Howard Stern loves that show.
Does he?
I don't get it.
It's weird. He probably watched it for like the stupidness of it. I don't think he can't really like it.
Oh.
Hey, you have some unused gift cards? You have gift cards sitting around? Do you have a misplaced gift cards? Have it sitting around? Maybe you never used it?
No.
No? You use them all?
I've never. I can't tell you the last time I've actually had a gift card.
Oh, so as a gift, nobody's ever a gift card?
I don't
Nothing?
remember.
Okay. Well, if you have gotten a gift card, you better use it because it says here, State Controller Thomas DiNapoli said they accumulated $21 million last year in unused gift card amounts. $21 million. The funds are turned over back to not to the merchant. The merchant has to turn it over to the state. It's not doesn't go back to Macy's or Amazon.
Really?
Yeah, the money has to be turned over because it's then put into an unused, some kind of slush fund for the for this guy Thomas DiNapoli. It costs a lot of money to hide bodies. Where do you think that comes from? You think it comes from his salary of $100,000 a year?
They need to fill bags of wine.
Oh, sure. You don't know what that's going up too. Girl Scout cookies and where to hide dead bodies. Everything costs. Things go up. Mm-hmm. Mafia rates go up. Yep. Just like Girl Scout cookies go up. They're no different. You understand? The Mafia and the Girl Scouts. Very one of the same. It's all a racket crew. Those Girl Scout cookies. I'm telling you, these Girl Scouts are tough.
They're all crooks.
They're all crooks. It's gonna be the name of my next show. They're all crooks. Every one of you. Crooks. So get your cards out. Find them. See, because sometimes you lose them. You forget how much. I have these gift cards because I used to buy gift cards. And this is probably stupid, but if I want to buy things online, I don't like using my credit card or my information because I feel like it'll get hacked. So sometimes I buy a gift card and I use that.
Yep.
So this way they would only get the gift card if they have. You would never get my personal. I don't know if that's good or not. Anyway, but I have all these gift cards, so I was checking them the other day, and they have like $3, $4 because maybe I don't use the full amount. But it says, do not lose these gift cards. It says, is there a site you can go to? Wow. This is a lot. It says Long Island was the second highest region in the state for unclaimed gift cards.
What are you people doing?
Behind New York City, it totaled $48.5 million in unclaimed gift cards. $48.5 million last year, Long Island. Because people give people gift cards and then they don't use them. And then they put them on their fridge. They lose them. They're in at Christmas time, I got gift cards. Nobody knows. There's packages. Yeah. You lose them. They're just lost. Yeah. I'm sure many people lose them. And then what do? You can't. You just lost it.
That's why I don't buy anybody gift cards.
It's hard. Yeah, you got to really be careful with the gift card thing. That's my advice to you. Watch the gift card. Did you see the moon tonight?
No.
It's a full moon.
Nice.
Or nearly full. It was. I almost got in an accident looking at it. I can get distracted very easy on the road. It doesn't take a lot. I was like this, look at that moon, and then I forgot I was actually operating a machinery. I was operating a vehicle. And then I had to hit the brakes. Explain that to Geico. Whose fault was it? The moon. Uh-oh.
And the sign goes.
That happened. This is creepy. That happened almost at the exact same time last week on the show. I didn't know it happened, and Steve pointed it out.
It's an omen.
It's something that you don't have to kill yourself.
Are you still here?
If you let me say, you put it down. Yeah, like that. That's
good enough.
That's good enough. Yeah.
Sorry, Governor, you screwed up your sentence.
It's fine. You if you don't know, we're governors by now. This show is sponsored by Governors Comedy Club, another proud Long Island comedy club for all your local laughs.
Yeah.
I always say for your local laughs. Now, speaking of local laughs, let me get to this woman really quick, and before I lose her. And I lost her already. It's on my phone. But it was in the paper somewhere, but let me get it on my phone. This woman, where is she? Here she is. Les Dagan. Dagan. But it's not, that's not what I wanted. Oh, here it is. This is more what I wanted. She was voted, can you see that? It's probably hard to see. It looks like a little glare. Best senior comedian.
Oh, senior comedian?
Best comedian for seniors.
Cool.
And so now this is someone I'd like to get on the show. She's a very, very sweet. Oh, I'm getting a spam call. Potential spam is calling me.
All right.
I haven't gotten a call from my friend Potential Spam in a while.
It's companies telling you to shut it down.
Yeah, they are. They're definitely telling me, finish this up. Wrap up this mess. We got a better show right after this.
I see the hook coming.
Oh, sure. The Apollo Theater, the guy's coming out with the Sandman. The Sandman's coming out to sweep me off this stage. No! I got one more. She said, it's, her name is Les Dagan, and it says, oh boy. It says, thank you for, it was a recognition of the arts and entertainment category. She is a 70-year-old, she calls herself a 70-year-old joke teller. And she goes around and does comedy and things like that. And so I think I'm going to reach out to her, see if she'd like to maybe also. I'm getting these ideas for guests.
Sure.
I'd like to get that guy that played Sammy, or one of them. Come on, sing a little bit. And this woman, and of course Bob Spiato, we're trying to work it out. Yeah, I think he's more trying to work it out than I am. He keeps messaging me. It's not the other way around.
Okay.
But I got to get him on. I told him I really want to focus on guests, so you don't have to listen to me just ramble on and on. And there was another thing I wanted to tell you. Oh my God, this is fantastic! The Brady Experience.
Oh,
did you see this? Look at this. The Brady Experience. So the Brady Bunch. This is really good. Let me see if I can get this for you.
My friend in California would love that.
The Brady Experience?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, let me get back to it. I just got knocked off by this potential spam. So what happens is you enter a sweepstakes. You can win 5 winners, and you can bring a guest, and you get a tour of the Brady house, the actual Brady house. You'll have lunch. Get this. You're going to have lunch at Pork Chops and Applesauce.
Nice.
From the great episode where Christopher Knight, played by Peter, or actually Peter, played by Christopher Knight, was having the pork chops and applesauce. He was doing that, was going through that Humphrey Bogart stage. And Barry Williams. It'll be, you hang out with Greg and Peter.
I can do that. That'd be cool.
You should enter that. That'd be fantastic. And even if us wins, we'll take the other one. Yeah, but then you got to go out to California. You don't have to fly.
No, I'll pass.
All right. Jeff's passing. More opportunity for me now.
There you go.
Because I think I'm the only one that's heard of this.
Are they going to bring up Alice and have her?
What?
Are they going to get Alice to cook?
They are going to have a maid. It's not going to be Alice, played by Ann B. Davis.
Andy Davis.
Yeah, I know my people. Ann B. Davis, I don't think is with us anymore.
Yeah, I think she's out of the line ago.
Yeah. I think it was on the 3rd season of The Brady. I think it was episode 12, if I'm not mistaken. She bit the dust. So you'll get a different housekeeper, but it'll be someone like Alice. Oh, definitely. The butcher. It's always the butcher.
Sam got rid of her.
Sam, you put her in the meat locker. Put her in his butcher locker. Yeah, that's, and there's the horse, the famous horse, the statue. That was in the Brady movie, which was great. That Brady movie was great. So that's pretty cool. To go under the Brady Experience and fill out the entry form, and you have a chance, and you bring somebody with you, and I would have a problem because I don't eat pork.
Oh, that's an issue.
I'd eat applesauce, but that would look weird. I'd be like, hold the pork chop, I'll just have the applesauce.
Tell them to serve chicken. I'll taste this.
You think they'll do that?
Sure.
I don't know.
Make it look like
But they fly you out. Oh, they fly you out there for. It's all inclusive. They fly you. They put you up in a hotel. You're not sleeping in this place.
Wow.
You're not going to sleep in the Brady residence. They're just touring you of that place.
Well, then I'm really not going to go.
Well, I don't think there's rooms there. I think it's just a staircase.
They can make a room.
They could do that. But this looks really fun. I think that's pretty interesting.
That's interesting. If you're into the Brady Bunch, sure.
Oh, sure. This is fantastic. Now, this is also really cool. Enter for a chance to win. Tell me if you don't think this is cool. Look at that jersey. Hold on a sec. Let's get that. Can you see that? What do you think about that jersey?
What is that? A Ritz jersey. Sweet.
That looks cool, right?
It's nice.
I think it's nice. Like, it's such a cool looking.
I'm not sure about the purple, but
Okay, whatever. It's just colorful. Ritz blitzes your game day. And you can enter for a chance to win a Ritz jersey. That's a really cool jersey. I'd much rather have a Ritz jersey than any player in the NFL.
Yeah.
Signed by Ritz.
Yeah, it's great.
You'll have an official Ritz signed jersey by Ritz. Sign up now for your chance to win. Boy, that's a cool jersey.
That is pretty nice.
Very good. Let's do it. I want to read this. What time have we got? 7:23. We got time to read this. See if there's anything. Yeah, I'll look at this. It's a Dear Somebody article. You like the Dear articles.
Sure.
They should have a Dear Steve section. Dear Steve K.
There you go.
I could give people advice.
There's your next thing.
Oh, I could give people good advice.
Sure.
I usually tell people how to live their lives.
Yeah, you give me good advice.
Never. Not once have I ever
On
given
other
you.
things.
I don't think I've ever given you. Have I ever given you good advice?
Sure.
Jeff's been nice. In lieu of pay. For this appearance on the Steve Square Show. We're having some technical issues right here. We're having prop issues. Which one did I want to read? Okay. It's a Dear Eric. 6 months ago, I eloped with a man. I had been dating for 2 weeks. 2 weeks, she eloped with this man. I don't need to read any more. This is an insane person that is problematic right off the bat.
Yeah, that's not good.
And now we are expecting our first child. There you go. So
Really?
6 months ago plus 2 weeks, they're already expecting a child. This is a mistake brewing. I can tell this is not going to end well. I am a student and work part-time. Boy, it doesn't get any better, does it? He works full-time. He has this friend who drinks and gambles. Who doesn't? We all have friends that drink and gamble. Every night, my husband wants to go watch him do this. Well, who wouldn't want to get away from this woman?
Oh, yeah.
This is a big mistake this guy made.
That's a walking red flag.
The friend constantly asks for money, which he doesn't always pay back. My husband and I have been arguing a lot about this friend and the time and money he spends on him. We have 3 kids from previous relationships. I'm not going to read anymore.
Wow.
I'm not. That's it. This is, where can I write back? What is this? She signs it broken-hearted? No.
What the hell were you thinking?
She's got 3 kids from previous marriages. She elopes with it. How do you elope when you have children? Where are you eloping to? Where are your kids? Come on. This is no. I don't even want to see what Eric says, because Eric is weak. I would have given it to this. I would be like, I would just write back, are you kidding me?
Did they maybe they knew each other prior to that, like a long stretch of time? No?
The minute I get home, my husband leaves to spend time with his friend. If that doesn't show you right there.
Wow.
If that doesn't show you right there.
What
if I
does
was
that
this
tell
guy, I would take up gambling or anything
You think?
to get out of the house.
What does that tell you?
Now, the Steve Square Show never advocates gambling or drinking to excess. But if you should happen to make the mistake of eloping with someone like this, go to your local OTB. There's now FanDuel. There's many ways to start your addiction of gambling.
Yeah.
In a nice, safe, in the safe and comfort of your own home. Right?
Yeah.
Gambling's legal now.
Yeah.
FanDuel, you can do it right in the home. Right in your home.
Sure.
Right in your home. Don't even go.
Yeah.
Yeah. But for this guy, he doesn't want to stay at home. He's got to go into his car. At least keep the car running and gamble.
But you go on the line.
Sure. Oh boy, I'm sorry. I couldn't read anymore. That's not good. It's not good. I like reading these because when you think you're at the end, when you're desperate, you're despondent, you're sad, depressed, whatever feelings are, and this is the part of the show I bring everybody up. This is what I like to leave you with. When you're just at the end, you're on that ledge, and you're making that decision. Doesn't look like a bad jump. I don't think I'll feel any of this.
Get help.
Get help? Well, I wouldn't say. I would say go. Jeff, is he, again, kinder than me? I would just, somebody give me a little push? Well, read some of these Dear Erics. It'll make you feel wonderful about your life. I'm telling you. Or listen to, you know what else you should listen to if you're feeling like that and you want to feel good about yourself? Listen to Delilah, 10 o'clock, 10:30, 106.7. You'll hear these people call, the stories are unbelievable. Just terrible. Terrible stories. Delilah, yeah. It's Light FM, 106.7. That's where you'd hear Barry Manilow playing.
Yep.
And, yeah. Boy, they got some new kind of workouts here. They got some, I'll leave you with this. I want to leave it on a positive note, something healthy.
Okay.
Breakout workouts are coming. You're always looking for the new fad in workouts.
Absolutely. What's going on?
All right. This girl's drumming. There's a drumming workout called Fitness Fusion, where you drum and you dance and you just move your body.
Because no one's done that before.
No. Dorothy Mandro, 62 of Springs, leads a class of King Kwang yoga and meditation at the Montauk Library. That looks like fun.
King Kwang?
Yeah, I don't know. It's not King Kong. It's Queen Kwang. I don't know how to say it. I'm saying it wrong. But it's some kind of yoga.
How does it spell?
It's with a Q. Q-I, which is wrong right away. U is always after a Q. But it's probably of Asian heritage because it's Q-I-G-O-N-G. So it's like a Qigong.
Qigong?
Qigong?
Yeah.
It's like Donkey Kong.
There you go.
Donkey Kong yoga. At the Montauk Library. So if you leave now, you might get there by tomorrow's class.
Yeah.
And she does Reiki, which is that kind of meditative. My friend does that. I always see her posting. She's a Reiki teacher, which is kind of like that meditative, hands-on, meditational acupuncture. It's usually in that class of voodoo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you lump that all together. Acupuncture, voodoo, seance.
Absolutely.
It's all lumped together in that stuff that won't be covered by insurance.
Palm reading.
Palm reading, seances, psychic readings. None of that's covered. I'd like to submit that to my to healthcare to my health services. Yeah, I did a seance last week. Can you cover that?
See how fast it cuts you off.
Somebody read my palm in a ball, an 8-ball. I'm looking to. Do I get a deductible on that? What's my copay on my seance I had in my basement? I was trying to make my chair rise. Do you guys cover that? I don't think that's going to be covered. Jazzercise! You want to take a jazzercise class with me?
No.
Okay.
Is that back, really?
Oh, it's back. And it's in Wisconsin, in case, if you didn't know where it was placed. If you were looking for it, it's in Wisconsin, wherever that is. Fitness with a Beat. This is where they do the drumming and the thing. You know, these are all, look, nonsense. Obviously, the goal is to move, right? We always talk about moving, getting up, go for a walk. Not on a bitter cold day, but go for a walk. And it's nice. You like walking down by the beach.
Sure.
Right? Even if it's colder, you take a walk on the boardwalk, the beach.
Yeah. Last winter, I took a walk on the
You did it all the time. And it's do that. Go. There's plenty of paths and things. Don't do what I just saw. There was a guy running in the dark on Summerhouse Highway. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, he had a little watch on. You could just see it, and that's how I stopped from putting him into another dimension. I was driving along, drinking my Celsius, and I was like, "What is that?" And then I went, "Wah!" And I hit I just saw it was a guy running across. What are you doing? That's just dark outside. Come on, you're better. Or maybe that's a way you can finish yourself off. But go to a safe path, something easy, safe.
Go on the treadmill.
Go on the treadmill. Go on a bike, a stationary bike. Go for a walk outside. Nice.
Nice jazzercise.
You don't. Yeah. I mean, whatever gets you moving. Some things are a little. I don't know if I would do it.
It's a dumb gimmick they pick your pockets.
You're in acupuncture. Let's get a final word on the acupuncture because you've had it firsthand.
Yeah.
Has it worked for you? Have you found results from acupuncture?
Yes.
There's always such a debate. Some people are like, oh, it's so whatever, alternative, but it's getting more mainstream.
If you keep up with it, sure, you can't have one treatment.
It's not going to be a one treatment thing. Nothing
It's
is.
not a one treatment thing.
Physical therapy is not a one treatment thing.
You keep up with it, it does help. It helps my back.
It does. So you've seen results.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you do chiropractic or no?
No, never again.
You did it once, right?
I did. I swear to chiropractic set off my sciatica problem.
Wow.
Guaranteed.
Yeah, I'm not a chiro fan either. I feel like the adjustments are too violent.
It's ridiculous.
And I would not advocate that as a trainer.
No.
But I am interested in the acupuncture. I do feel like a lot of people that I've talked to who have had it have had good results.
Go to my guy in Bayshore.
Yeah, I was trying. My nephew, he actually just had shoulder surgery, so he's healing from that. but he's having some leg issues, and they're not sure it's nerve related. They can't really find what's going on. And I said, you've tried everything else. He's tried everything else. I think he should try a little acupuncture.
Anthony Cherubino.
Anthony Cherubino?
Yeah, that's my guy.
Where is he?
He's over in Bayshore.
Bayshore?
Right on Main Street.
Anthony Cherubino.
Healthcare Wellness in Bayshore.
Healthcare Wellness in Bayshore. We'll advertise for him. I'll bill him later for that advertising spot.
There you go.
Yeah, I'll charge him later. Tell him he can expect a bill in the mail from the Steve Square Show.
There you go. Tell him I sent you.
He can make out the check to Stevie, Funny Man Stevie K. If he can fit all that on the line. If he can write Funny Man Stevie K on the line.
Yeah.
I'll bill him for my services. Yeah. Oh, very good. Wow, we're already at the bewitching hour, 7:30. Jeff, thanks for jumping in today.
No,
Fun having you. It's always great to see Jeff again. And next week we'll be back in the studio. And I'm going to try to get one of these people we spoke about to come on. One of the singers, comedians, somebody. They think that would be interesting and fun.
If you get Sammy Davis Jr. in there.
Yeah, I think that'll be good. Then Jeff will finally turn into the show. This is the only way Jeff watches the show is if he's on it. No, Jeff's a good one. He's a good one. I kid. So, yeah, we'll be back next week. I am going to try to put some things of dumbbells, some little funny clips and things. I was splicing some of the reels that we had. Remember the commercial I did? I'm trying to cut that down. Put it on my Instagram, Stephen R. Kaminsky. And you got anything going on? You're still working on some projects? You're doing your own personal stuff?
Nothing to talk about.
Nothing to talk about? All right. Jeff likes to keep things under wraps.
Maybe one day.
One day. Jeff's, he likes to keep things. I like to put it out there in the universe. And you see how good that's worked for me.
If you need a video editor,
Jeff is the man to go to for video editing and all your editing needs. He's the sound editing guy. Directing? Try your hand at directing? You could do directing too.
No.
I think you could. You know how to dissect a scene, movies.
I prefer post-production.
He likes post-production.
And the writing part.
And you're a good writer too. I like pre-production. I like everything before the thing actually starts. I like getting ready. So that's why we work good together. Anyway, thanks for tuning in for an hour. Now we'll let you go eat, have your dinner. Go look outside at the moon if you get a chance. It's a really nice moon tonight. Moon Over Long Island. It's a wonderful movie. It was the sequel to the Moon Over Parador with Richard Dreyfuss. I'm writing that movie right now. Moon Over Long Island. Should be good. Should come out in theaters next month.
Looking forward to it.
Oh, sure. Anyway, thanks. We'll see you next week on the Steve Square Show by Governor's Comedy Club. Have a great night.
Peace.